Special thanks to these companies for being long-term partners of this channel.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Zach. Here we talk about gear, overlanding, builds, DIY, all about modifying your vehicle, how to do it, how to maybe approach it on a budget. You know, we talk about so many different things, and I've posted almost 110 videos or 120 videos at this point. It's kind of crazy how far we've come. I just want to address a couple things. So one thing I want to mention is there's a lot of Land Cruiser content that really is coming. I think maybe some of you are kind of doubting when that's ever going to come, and I just want to assure you that all that content is still coming. The Land Cruiser will probably be more modified than my 4Runner, so it's going to be an absolutely epic build. I've just had to continue to get things lined up, and as some of you may know or maybe don't know, Land Cruisers are just a little more rare of a vehicle. There's less companies that make parts for them. There's larger lead times for certain things. So just know all of that is coming. I just want to continue to remind you all that is still content coming to this. The next thing I want to mention is I feel like maybe some of you are getting a little worn out with the modification content. And while this, maybe applies to some of you, maybe it doesn't to others, I try to make my modification content as universal as I can, because hopefully it can help other people who don't necessarily have the same vehicle as me, but can, translate a lot of the approach and tips and tricks towards their installs. So I just realized though that I've primarily done only modifications, and this is mainly just due to my lack of ability to travel for longer trips like some other YouTubers can. And I just want to say that actually this fall I'm probably going to do a fair amount of traveling. So if you are more into those, weekend warrior kind of trips, I'm going to try to film more of those types of videos this coming fall. And then also, if there's some of you out there that are more into the DIY projects, I've got something pretty exciting in the pipeline right now that again has just taken a lot of legwork on the back end to get everything sorted out and prepped. And so I've been trying to film that along the way, and hopefully that'll be coming to the channel soon as well. So there's just been a lot of exciting content that's on the back burner, and also other content that takes a lot of legwork to get going. Not to mention I've got some new exciting sponsors, and also, behind all of that, I'm at a pretty big point in my life as far as a professional stance. So life's just been really busy, so I just wanted to kind of provide a bit of an update for you all so that you are aware kind of what's going on. Additionally, if you have noticed, maybe my content's changed a little bit. I haven't been doing as many of those cinematic intros, outros sorts of things, because it seemed like some of the viewers were actually getting a bit annoyed by that, and they didn't really like that. So comment below if you really like those cinematic sequences. But I have been posting even more of them on Instagram lately because a lot of people enjoy those through real content. So go follow me on Instagram if you like that sort of stuff, because I post a fair amount of that sort of content over there. So I'll also link below. I have a website, and on my website I have a dedicated page where all my discount codes are. I don't like to really push my discount codes, but I see so many other creators pushing them, and if no one knows I have them, then it just kind of shoots me in the foot, because I do work quite hard to get discounts for you all, and oftentimes I have to choose between getting a discount code or getting affiliate pay, and more often than not I'm actually choosing the discount code so I can try and help save you all some money. So sometimes they're a bit of both. Amazon links are typically affiliate links. I think most people out there know that at this point. But I just kind of wanted to explain that and say that I have quite a bit of brands that I work with, and I've tried to get as many discount codes as possible, and they're all linked on that webpage. So go check those out. It updates all the time. I try to link that in every single one of my YouTube videos, but it's also in my Instagram bio over on Instagram. So those are just kind of all some updates as far as where the channel is currently at, where it's going, some of the stuff I'm trying to do in the back end to try and prep all the content so it's exciting and still relevant. And so, if you like what I'm doing right now, thank you so much for continuing to support me. If you're more excited for my future content, just hang tight. I promise some of the new stuff is going to be pretty awesome too. So the last thing I want to mention before we get into the video is I'm going to post a couple polls on the YouTube discussions tab. If you've ever seen those, they're kind of like a post. You can post polls there, pictures there, updates. It's kind of like a typical news feed on social media. I'm going to post 2 polls over there. I'm going to link both of those posts below. So if you wouldn't mind going and filling those out, I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for the channel, because if you're not seeing all my videos, that might be why. Maybe YouTube has just decided to rank me a little bit behind some of the other channels you follow. And if you do really like keeping up to date on my content, that might be why you're not seeing it quite as often. So probably the biggest announcement though that I want to make is there's a very high chance I'm going to get a bit of a workshop sort of studio space just so that I can spread out, be able to do some larger projects. And you know, this sort of space though it's pretty bare bones. It's not in super great condition, and I'm hoping to really kind of make it my own. So if some of you watch my channel and you're kind of into like the studio tour, desk setup type things, I may have a video like that coming out in the future. But I'm also debating doing like a whole basically workshop renovation series where I just showcase how I'm going to renovate kind of a workshop space that I'll be able to use for the channel. So that's something I'm kicking around. I think I would enjoy filming it. I think it would be a lot of fun, but also want to make sure that's something you all are interested in. And it's kind of along the lines of DIY workshop space, sort of working on vehicles, but it's not going to be strictly overlanding. But if that's something you would be interested in, you know, also comment below, let me know. I'm really trying to get a good understanding of what you all enjoy and kind of balance that with what I want to film and the direction I want to take the channel. And so if you can provide any sort of feedback down below, I really appreciate it from each and every one of you, because you've supported me this whole way. Seems only fair that this is kind of an open discussion a bit. So thank you so much for watching this little update. If you have any questions for me, also comment them down below. Thanks for watching. Got a new video coming up tomorrow, and I'll catch you all in the next video.